Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Andreina and I make random videos about my/our day-to-day life. It's been a while. It's been maybe 2 months since my last vlog, but I am back. I have filmed a ton and I've never posted it, but I am back. Today we're doing two really big things. One, we are going to have our first call in about 8 minutes with our wedding planner for our second wedding in the Dominican Republic, Punta Cana. I cannot wait. And then secondly, we are driving over the mountain in Virginia, closer to Shenandoah Valley probably, to go look at properties. Not because we're buying this year, we're buying next year, but we're gonna go look at new construction areas and sites and figure out if we really want to drop $600,000-$700,000 on a house. Yeah,
sounds better.
Okay, we're sticking to Jasmine's budget below $600,000. So let's get into today's video. Andamos por todos lados hoy.
Wow, felicidades.
Thank you, thank you. I don't know if all 70 are gonna make it, you know, because it's out of the country. You know, sometimes people can't travel and all of that. So,
Right. And sometimes,
yeah, you know, I don't want just like one random little 3-minute video. Like we want, you know, the footage of our friends, of our family. Yeah, like we want all that footage. Damn, se me fue de la mente lo que te iba a decir.
All the front stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so we just got off the phone with our future possible wedding planner. We haven't hired her just yet. So here's the thing. If we want to get married inside the resort, which would be what makes the most sense, it's gonna be a bit of a pain because we have to pay vendor fees for our florist, for our videographer, for I'm not having anybody do my hair, but if we're gonna have anybody, if I'm gonna hire anybody to do the, oh no, the resort has people that do their hair, live music. So like we're gonna have to pay vendor fees for people, so we just have to see how much those vendor fees are. So our possible wedding planner recommended that we finalize our contract with the resort and pick our package and say like, okay, this is the date, this is what we're doing, let's solidify it, boom 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 situation. Wow, there's so many horses out here, sorry. And look at that stable. That's a really like pretty stable. And look at that, the black of the house. Like, anyways, sorry. So I had the idea that she would be able to fully coordinate everything with the resort. So the resort has limitations. So we have to work with the wedding planner inside the resort and then hire her for day off coordination, which is a must because that day there is no way in hell that I'm gonna be running around or you're gonna be running around. It's not happening. So she's $1,600. That's a part of our budget. That's our budget is $10,000 for the wedding. So we gotta make that, you know, work for we're 50 to 70 people that we're thinking. So that's that. Then there was another beach club that I saw that's near the resort where we're staying that had that aesthetic that I liked, kind of like that clean, elegant, modern Niagara Falls. Yep. Yeah. Sorry y'all, the camera died. So where was I? So yeah, the Pearl Beach Club situation is out of our budget. However, she said she was sending me another location to look at. I'll put the link down below of the resort and then I will actually look at the resort. This is the vibe right here. Let me put it right here. So you know, like the resort is really like elegant and just beautiful, but I think I have to be realistic that with our budget and what we want, I would prefer to have everyone in a centralized location where we don't have to leave the resort to go elsewhere, just because I think it's just better overall, because if people get tired, want to go back to their room, they can go back to their room. So I think the resort is going to be our best option.
Okay.
Because I'm thinking, yes, we might have to pay vendor fees, but what we weren't gonna pay in vendor fees, we would probably have to pay in transportation to get people to and from.
Okay.
You know, because remember Caitlin did like the big shuttles.
Yeah.
So we would have to do that and have a few shuttles go back and forth because some people might not want to stay the whole gajillion hours. So my next step is to call the resort, call the girl that I had coordinated with at the resort, and start figuring out what we need to do. So Evelyn, which is our possible wedding coordinator, I'm pretty sure we're gonna hire her. I need to solidify the date and contract with the resort. Once I have that solidified, we hire Evelyn and then she helps that day. But the resort wedding planner will help me with all the vendors and everything. So it's like technically I'll have like 2 wedding planners. How do you feel?
I feel good.
You feel good? Oh, and we would be able to have a cigar roller. So like a live person that would roll cigars. I didn't even think about that. I just thought about having like a cigar station. But once she mentioned it, I thought that was so neat. So that would be nice.
That's a nice touch.
That would be a really nice touch. The hookah she kind of glossed over, so I don't think that'll be a thing.
Yeah.
So I think the cigar station, might be better anyways, if you ask my humble opinion. Yeah. Cigar station would be better. We talked about the catamaran for the night before. So for our rehearsal dinner, we want to do obviously the rehearsal dinner in the resort, but then we want to do like a catamaran that same night, and just go out with like our bridal party and our parents and just have a good night and just, you know, chill out, look at the ocean, listen to music, vibe, just everybody live, love, laugh type of shit. No, that's true. I think that was it. My brain is overstimulated and overwhelmed. Yeah. Y'all, so we already have 2 red flags.
2.
Red flag number 1, drove by, Confederate flags everywhere.
Yup.
Red flag number 2, the community is not even like up for us to see model homes. And there's other model homes that we wanted to see from a different thing. But Lennar is in a corner at an old bank, because that's an old bank.
Definitely an old bank.
So let's go do this. You ready, boo?
Let me get myself together.
All right.
Yeah, I didn't do well with the country.
We went with such a high from our wedding planning to a possible.
Like, this was a nice ride, and let's go home.
No, it's not gonna be a nice ride. We are gonna go look at the other houses that are down there, the Richmond whatever builder. Remember?
Yeah.
Because those communities were actually open. Let's do this. Let's not waste time. Let's go. We got this.
We're early. We're an hour early.
Okay, she gonna go in there and see us an hour early so we can get done earlier. All right, BRB, y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to record because let's be optimistic, but let's not be stupid, because stupidity can get people killed. Okay, so we just left the office. We're gonna follow the one of the real estate agents to the actual location. Jasmine is scared. Tell me why you're scared, my love.
We're not in Kansas anymore.
Oh, boo, but you've never been to Kansas.
You know what I mean.
I know. I was trying to be funny. Well, look, at the end of the day, there's a ballerina thing in here. And there's a Right Cut family salon. We're in the country, y'all. Yes, the country. So, Jasmine said it's too country for her. We're still gonna go look at the property. Oops, okay. We're still gonna go look at the property. Red flag number 2 for me is gone, because obviously now we understand why they're here, because the location is still not done for them to have their office. But red flag number 1 is still very real and very true. Like, there were 2 Confederate flags by one place that we drove by. And we have to think about the fact that, like, these people will have children, and our children might go to school with their children, and they might be our police officers, and they might be our doctors, and so those are very real things we have to take into account and into consideration.
And number 2, there's nothing here.
Yeah, there's nothing.
I haven't seen a grocery store.
Nope.
Not even like I'm just.
We saw a McDonald's.
Funny. Yeah. I guess I don't care how cheap the house is.
If we can't.
If we're not comfortable here, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna look at it, but as of right now, it's looking like a no.
And like, you know, for me, you know, when I'm like, kind of made up my mind, it's just like, you know, emotions right now. Just to see it, to say we saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but be optimistic, maybe.
I mean, the home can be beautiful, my queen, and I'm sure it'll be beautiful. The thing is, it's at the end of the day, if it's not a livable area, like for us as individuals, as who we are, it's not a livable area. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Exactly. Look at that. Home starting from the 200s.
That's exactly. That's
so cheap. But then again,
unheard of these days.
But then again, there is nothing out here.
Ask Brandon, just get it. House is the same amount, but you know, we may not get that new feel. Hey,
is my wife saying we're gonna buy a fixer-upper?
Not a fixer-upper, but like just an older that's renovated already, right?
Okay.
Because you know we're both bougie in our own way.
We are very
honest. Dirt roads after that.
Oh my God, y'all! We went and saw a dirt road, and Jasmine damaged a tire. I mean, we saw houses on a dirt road, like it was.
Well, it was off of a dirt road because it was so
new.
But still, because BMW, they don't replace the type of tire I have. I mean, they don't patch up, they replace.
So yeah, baby had to spend a couple hundreds on tire and stuff.
Tire and alignment.
Alignment.
No, I didn't have to pay for that because that was my maintenance.
Oh, in your package.
These are nice. These are beautiful.
Well, I'm gonna ask questions about grocery stores and all of that.
Yeah, because I can't shop at mom and dad's deli or whatever.
Park behind her.
I'm trying to avoid rocks and stuff, dear.
The package.
Okay. Oh yeah, I do see
But
that.
I know this is standard.
For like that's for like a chandelier, no?
Yeah. So I know that's not standard. I know that's $350.
Okay.
But that's only if you want a light right there. I mean, you're getting a lot of light.
Yeah.
Like all of this recess light was included.
Okay.
And then my only advice as an agent, so you get these 4 in here, standard with your office. Same over here. So you're welcome to go on up.
Wanna go up? Okay, yeah, let's go up. I feel so bad because I have shoes on, but I'm like, oh. Yeah. Okay, HVAC situation. I'm assuming this is the master because of the doors.
Yeah. So yeah, if you do have a basement though, this is going to be a linen closet.
Okay.
And this will be in the basement.
The HVAC would be in the basement. Okay. So do any of the floor plans have an?
So it is.
Okay.
This is the big loft space.
Okay. How do we feel?
I don't know.
So, okay, so here's the dilemma. It's racist.
Yep.
And there's
no way around it.
There's no way around it. There's gonna be some people that haven't died off yet. And there's
damn, see, I didn't say it.
Oh.
You said.
And it's just like realistically we have to be real.
Yeah.
And it's just some people's way of thinking in life are super deep rooted in racism and they're racist, and that's just an unfortunate part of our life. The community that we were just in looking, we toured one of the houses that actually belonged to somebody. They were in there like picking cabinet colors and all of that, and they were black. And then the lady that we were talking to said that this might be the first kind of diverse, I got it for you. This might be the first diverse kind of like community because people are coming out here to purchase. The home was A1. That floor plan was A1, and it would be right under that budget that we would like to stick under. The realtor did tell us about another community. It's about 20 minutes out of where we are. So the realtor told us about another community that's out here that's cheaper, and we would be able to get a little more and still be under our budget. So we're gonna go take a look, but realistically we don't know, because it's just not giving us.
Doesn't feel like home for me.
It doesn't. And if it doesn't feel like home for baby, it's not home for us.
Or you.
It doesn't feel like home for me.
Yeah.
It doesn't. Because we went through some country parts and they felt better than what
the other weekend felt better.
Yeah.
Than, you know, area wise.
So this area that we're going to is a different area. I thought he was gonna come out here.
Yeah, I was like,
It's a different area, so it might be a whole new different vibe. So we'll go out there and we'll see what's happening, and we'll see those vibes, but we'll keep you guys updated. This is gonna be a long, eventful vlog. So I completely forgot to keep vlogging yesterday, simply because we went to eat. So when I last talked to you guys, we were on our way to go to the new location, the other like living place, the other community. But honestly, we just felt like that area wasn't gonna be for us. I can't shake off that like negative feeling with the whole Confederate flag situation. So we just opted that we're not even gonna look in that area out that far. Which sucks, which really put me in like a really, not gonna lie, like depressive state yesterday. It added to things I had been already feeling. So we opted not to look at that. We did say we're going back to the drawing board and we were gonna look at things closer to us, even if that means our budget might have to shift a little, and our like what we want might have to be downsized, because this is our first home. It's not our forever home. So Jazz already found some other communities, or I think another community to look at closer to us. So there's hope. But with that being said, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me coming back to YouTube. I know it's been a bit. I appreciate the patience. I really cannot wait to share more, one, of the wedding planning, and two, of this house buying journey. Why are you smirking? This house buying journey we are on. That is it. I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Adios.